possible, the hour might pass from him. Abba, Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me. Yet not what I will, but your will. Then he returned to his disciples and found them sleeping. Simon, he said to Peter, are you asleep? Could you not keep watch for 1 hour? Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the body is weak. Once more he went away and prayed the same thing. When he came back, he again found them sleeping because their eyes were heavy. They did not know what to say to him. Returning the third time, he said to them, are you still sleeping and resting? Enough, the hour has come. Look, the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer.
Life had stopped for me this morning. In truth, I had only just begun to live. Now they have taken him, and my life with him. He gave me life. Before I knew him, I was dead. My existence was defined by pain and misery and sin. He touched me, and he brought me to life. Now I am defined by him, his touch, his words, his love, and now they've arrested him.
3 years. 3 wasted years. How could I have been such a fool? Life was good. I had a family. Andrew and I were making a good living. I left it all. It's now gone. Why? What am I supposed to do now? Somebody, tell me.
I'm just a soldier, a simple man. Orders, commands, fighting, marching. This is my life. I've been a good son to the Empire, and how am I rewarded? Posted to this desolate rock on a road to nowhere. I command 100 men. I train fighters. Whom did I offend to be given this execution detail? Report to the Praetorians, they say. From whom do these orders come? That's what I'd like to know.
Even after the arrest, there was still a glimmer of hope. He's innocent! I wanted to shout, you have the wrong man! How anyone could believe that my gentle master is guilty of anything. But when I saw where they were taking him, all hope died. My spirit began to die with it.
The high priest's house, I know it well, is a tomb housing the bones of dead and decaying men. Another disciple and I stand in the courtyard. We strain to hear even a word of what's going on inside. Jesus, tell them. Show them who you are and bring the judgment of God down on them. Don't let them do this to us.
Barabbas. There's a name for you. Today's execution slate includes this name. This is why I was chosen. The gods favor me today. Barabbas and his kind killed 20 of my brothers in arms. There was never a man more in need of execution than this man, this dog. It'll be a pleasure to drive the stakes through his hands and feet. Perhaps my hands won't be as careful as they usually are when I drive the spikes today.
I see Peter over in the shadows. He looks like he's trying to hide. Surely he wouldn't hide from our master. Why doesn't he do something? Peter, why don't you testify on his behalf? As I move closer, I hear someone say, you were also with the Nazarene, Jesus.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I swear by all that's holy, I don't know this man you're talking about.
The cock crows. 1, twice. Before this day is out, that scoundrel Barabbas will be hanging on my cross.
No, Peter. Peter the bold, some of us called him. Peter the deserter is more like it.
My lord, what have I done?
I took the prisoner Barabbas, his breakfast. He threw it back in my face. Fine, he can fast his last day, makes no difference to me. He certainly won't get anything as he hangs on the cross for days on end.
I can hear them. They're shouting at him, taunting him, beating him. I hear them clearly, but the one voice I do not hear, the voice I long for, is silent. Jesus, call on God. He could send his angels and he could change his angels to rescue you. You said so.
How could I have been so stupid? He said I would do this. What have I done? Why is this happening to me? Before the cock crows, Peter, you'll betray me, Peter. You will desert me. No, stop. Make it stop.
Orders. Got to report to the high priest's house. The Sanhedrin has a prisoner for us, an insurrectionist. Don't know what we'll do with him. Cells are bursting at the seam as it is.
Oh Lord, your face, it's bloody. What have they done to you? Where have they taken you? Haven't you done enough? Please, let me cleanse his wounds. Peter, come and help me. Peter.
I hear Mary's voice. She calls me, but I am running away. Oh Lord, what have I done? I have to get out of here. If he sees me, he'll know what I've done. Hide. I have to hide.
What is this? Who is this bloody mess? Can this be the insurrectionist? Why, he's nothing but a Galilean rabbi. I've seen him around the city all week. He's really been sticking it to the old beards, but he's harmless enough. Well, it's a mistake. If a mistake's been made, Pilate will soon have it straightened out.
I followed them. I stayed back, but I followed. I couldn't get close enough to touch him. It's dawn by now, a cold, gray dawn. I'm so cold. My hands tremble with cold. My heart is cold, so cold.
Now I hide. I wait. I gave up all I had for this kingdom of his. Where is it? Why did he call me? He knew I would fail. How could he do this to me?
Pilate has asked for the prisoner Barabbas. I should assign others to take him, but I don't want to take a chance of losing him now, so close to the end. My men and I are exhausted. They bounced the new prisoner back and forth all morning. First to Pilate, then to Herod, then back to Pilate again. No one thinks about the soldiers. Every time we leave the praetorium, we take our lives in our own hands. All morning, the crowds around the place has gotten bigger, uglier. I'd better send to the garrison for reinforcements. I'll be relieved when my work this day is done and Barabbas hangs safely on my tree.
The crush of people. The crowd is incredible. Where's my Lord? What could they have been doing to him? There. There he is.
What is that roar? Is it thunder? No. It's voices. They're yelling something. What are they saying? Barabbas?
No! Inside I groan, but outside I remain still, as I train all my men to do. This cannot be. Pilate would free a terrorist? That skulking hyena? How barbaric are these Hebrews? They call themselves a religious people, yet they would crucify this humble teacher. I think I'm going to be sick.
No. No. No!
No! You can't do this to him. You people cried, Hosanna, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, just 5 days ago. How can you call him king one day and deny him now?
Crucify him. Do they know what they demand? Of course they do. Some of Pilate's personal guards have him. Pilate's ordered him scourged, 39 stripes. How does he still live? He hasn't even yelled. Maybe he'll die before I have to pierce him.
How can he still be alive? He does not speak now. His lips are swollen with thirst. His eyes are swollen shut. I can't bear to look at what they've done to him. Oh, my dear sweet Jesus.
I've run away. Again. I'm the worst sort of coward. I want to just get as far away from Jerusalem as possible. Home. I just want to go home to Capernaum.
My men will have to fight Pilate's guards for the prisoner. The sun climbs high. While they have their fun, we stand here sweating. They stand in the courtyard mocking him. His head is bloody from the crown they've pushed down on his head, that then they've torn from him. We've got to get this job underway. It's obvious the prisoner won't be able to carry his own cross. But if I assign 2 of my men to the task, we'll never make it through the crowd alive. The prisoner stumbles. Hey, kicking him won't do any good. You 2, hoist him up. You, take the man's cross. Been on duty since last night. I just want to get this miserable job done.
What do you people expect of him? Of course he can't stay on his feet. Precious Lord, here I am.
I can't find my way out of the city. The crowd closes in on me. They carry me along. If I stumble now, I'll be trampled. Where are we going?
Golgotha, finally. 2 prisoners already hang there, dying. Thieves, both of them. Picked the wrong Romans to rob.
It's really going to happen. They will crucify my Lord. I have never seen such a thing. They are carrying him now. He is so bloody and bruised. If I hadn't seen it for myself, how they've beaten him, I don't think I would know by now. John is here. He comes to stand with me. Mary and Salome are with him.
Golgotha. How did I end up here? I can't be here. I can't see this. I don't want to see this.
Never saw so many dockers at an execution. My lieutenant carries the spikes and the mallet. Other centurions give the worst part of the job to others. I never could. Why should my men have to do this? 2 men hold down his arms. They don't have to. He just lies there. Most condemned men close their eyes, turn away. Not him. He looks right at me. I strike once, twice, 3 times. I hate this job.
My precious Lord, precious Jesus.
They finish their grisly task. They lift the crossbeam to the pole. They secure it. From this distance, I cannot see his face. I'm glad I cannot see it.
It's dark. How can it be dark so early in the day? The men must be drunk. How else would explain them splitting the prisoner's torn and bloody rags? Who can blame their drunkenness now?
They cast lots for his robes. I see Mary sob. She made those robes for him. She made all his clothes from the time he was a baby.
Here come the vultures. The priests, the elders come. They want to see for themselves that he's dying. I wish I could get my hands on their necks.
Quiet now. He speaks.
Dear woman, he says to Mary, here is your son. And to John, here is your mother.
I think he's speaking again. What's he saying?
What is he saying? There, woman. What is it he's saying?
My God, why have you forsaken me?
It's so dark. What is happening?
What's he saying?
Lieutenant, a drink for the prisoner. He says he's thirsty.
Jesus.
It is finished. He cries out. How can it be? It's not possible for him to be dead already.
It's an earthquake. God have mercy on me.
Surely, this man was the Son of God.